All right, I'm installing this Continental radio into my 1999 BMW M3, model number TR7412UB-OR. The OR is for the orange display. So on the BMW factory head unit, you just flip these open, and that is a little Torx. And once you loosen those up, I just took a small little screwdriver and just pried the radio just a little bit to get it started, and then it slid right out. This is the wire harness, what it looks like. In order to get this detached, you're going to slide a screwdriver into this part and slide this piece up. This slides up and down, and that releases from the back of the radio. And the same when you're plugging in the new wire harness, you're going to push that in, and you're going to push this down, and it's going to pull that connection inwards. This is the Red Wolf wire harness that I purchased, and I've soldered this up to the two harnesses that come with the radio. There's one for the speakers, which is the top one. The bottom one is for the power. This is for your steering wheel remote control and your microphone. Now all of the colors line up exactly, so it's real easy. I just soldered these together, shrink tube them, and now it's just plug and play. Real simple to hook up. Just make sure before you plug this in and you start installing the head unit that you install the trim piece that goes around the radio into the car, and I'll show you how to do that now. This is the radio surround piece that I was talking about. So you're going to put this in, and you're going to bend these little tabs all the way around into these sides to hold this trim piece into place, and the radio is just going to slide right in and then lock into this trim piece. I'm going to have to put the phone down to do this because I'm going to need both hands, so give me 1 second. Alright, so I fished the wire harness through here. Now I'm just going to push this in right there until it stops. Now I'm going to go around and bend those tabs all around the outside. Then I'm going to plug in the antenna, plug in the wire harness, and we should be good to go. It's plug and play. Alright, the tabs are bent into place. I wasn't able to get the bottom ones bent down very much because there's a plastic piece underneath there, but the ones on the side, you can see I got those bent in. The ones on the top I was able to get bent, and the ones on this side as well. So 3 sides I was able to get bent to secure this into place. Now I want to plug in the cables and then push the new head unit into place. Alright, now I'm going to push this, and you should hear it click into place. There it goes. Now there's an outside trim piece that I'm going to install around the radio. Alright, here's the trim piece. Gotta get it over that. Take this protective coating off. Let's turn this on. Bluetooth. Looks like it's connected. Now right now my door speakers are not connected. My rear speakers and my kick panel subwoofers are connected, and the sub in the back is connected. And there it goes, it works. Limited sound right now. Has a microphone right here. It also has a microphone that it comes with that you can plug in the back, and you can install it wherever you want. In my old car, I had it installed up here. But the feedback that I've seen from other people is that you don't really need it. So I elected not to install it for now. If I need to, I can always pull this back out and wire it up.